Hey, good evening. It's day 6 in my challenge, and I've been doing videos each day. I hope you're getting value out of them and that you're getting some information that you can actually utilize in your business and in your life. Jenneth Blacker has put up a post today that says, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started, and it'll keep you going along. So I have a friend, Deepo, who did also a video today on keeping it simple, and he uses the KISS formula to say keeping it simple strategies, and did a super job on that. Way to go. And I just want to go ahead and take what those steps are, because they across the board are truth and they work for everybody. And I took that KISS and used those letters so that you could remember this strategy. The only thing that's going to be a little tricky is that first word. It's about building your audience. Number one, you've got to build your audience. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're talking to nobody. And you want to be building and changing people's lives. You can't do that very well if you have no lives. Or you have no life, right? Anyway, so I couldn't find a word. I was looking at, posse, groupie, fans, followers, traffic, but no K. So if you can think of one, I would love to see that in the comments below. But it has to do with building your audience. So I just said we're going to spell crowd. We're going to spell crowd with a K today. Just like those text messages, you don't always have to spell it right. So your first priority is to have a crowd and build your crowd and connect with that crowd. And find those like-minded people that are looking for what you were looking for and what you had success with. You want to find people who want to achieve what your results are and more, so that you can lead them in the right direction. The I is for interaction, which is how are you communicating and actually engaging deeply with those people. This isn't about numbers, and this isn't about pitches, and this isn't about the lottery, that's for sure. That's not the kind of business that we're in at all. You're here to make a difference in the world, and I know that you want to change lives and you want to empower others, and you can't do that if you're treating it in that way, and I know you would do that. So, but think about how you interact and engage, and what would you enjoy hearing from people. Go ahead and put yourself in their shoes. And so that's the I. S, the first S that comes to mind is about schedule. I said schedule because it talks about, it has to do with priorities. You want to set up your day so that you're focusing on the most important things. People call them our daily method of operation. Some people call them your income producing activities. But you want to schedule them in the order, and most often, if you're not seeing results like you'd like to see your results, you want to do better, then most often it's that you need to do what you don't want to do. And a lot of times it's always amazes me that we really do know exactly what we need to be doing. It's kind of an interesting thing, but it's really true if we pay attention. If we need to put ourselves in, like, okay, so if I was going to help somebody to prioritize and do what's most important, what would I tell them to do? A lot of times we'll actually come up with the thing that we need to do, so we know. Anyway, hey, that's that first K. Let's do that. Know your crowd? Nah. Build an audience. Anyway, okay, so the last S, and I think this has been the best for me as far as building my business and having results and seeing progression and enjoying the process at the same time, is self-improvement. You got to continue each day to work on yourself. Listen to an audio each day. Read a really good book, and I've just got lists and lists that you've got successful people out there that are giving you their ideas on reading those books. Grab one, because they're usually right on. My friend said, hey, you've got to read this GoPro. They were right on. So get a really good book, and especially find somebody who's in the area that you are actually doing your business in, even better. If you can't find somebody who's actually in your business that's succeeding, you can also read, autobiographies of people that, it's kind of in your area, and that can be just as motivational and just as educational as well. So always do self-improvement. So to sum it all up, you've got your crowd growing, building that